Open to suggestions?
Yeah, absolutely. I think debulking, maybe. You know, like there's there's a lot of hair there.
Do you wear it back? How do you style it?
Yeah, usually put my hands through it like this. Yeah, you can see it's usually like more of it goes to my left.
Definitely debulk all this. Not bald, but kind of shorter. Definitely want to go close right here and then kind of graduate it back. Trust me?
I do.
Cool.
I do.
Let's do it.
All right, YouTube. So the first thing I'm gonna do with this canvas is wet the canvas completely. Now, I noticed his hair is parting right there. So that area gave me trouble. You want to wet it to really tame it, so you can really map out your work. So we're gonna go for a more graduated style. I'm parting it where his hair kind of naturally parts, and we're gonna start the graduation process. Granted, this is skipped around, so obviously you're gonna start near the sideburn area. I'm using 5-inch shears. Me personally, this just works better for me. Shout out Ali, he's the one who put me on. My teacher from London. The 6 inches they were just too big. Even 5.5s are not, they're just not my thing. So I'm going with some 5-inch shears. These are just better. They feel more comfortable. I have more control. Granted, you ain't gonna be able to cover, you know, same amount of surface area, but you ain't cutting past the second knuckle anyway, you know? So that's how I kind of think about it. So I'd say just the one mistake I made on this haircut, I'd say the way his hair was laying near the parting was a little awkward. I did go a little short. I probably could have kept it a little bit longer. You guys know how it is cutting a client for the first time. This is my first time cutting them. So I knew it was gonna have some sort of disconnection on the right side because his hair naturally goes to the left. So I wasn't mad at that. Right now we're just gonna cut the top also. I'm not gonna take too much off the top. I kind of was liking the length. And now I'm just gonna over direct the hair. So when he sent me a picture of his hair, I was thinking curtains, but I couldn't see the natural parting he had. So once he came in, my viewpoint kind of changed. Now I'm thinking like, all right, brush back with the natural parting pretty much. I'm still gonna cut the front in a curtain type style, so I'm gonna use my finger razor to kind of give it more a natural feathering look. So I'm gonna go ahead and blow dry it. The scissor work, that was kind of like my rough draft. I'm still getting, you know, acquainted with it. I know how to do it. I'm still getting better. I will get better. So at times I will have to do the rest of the haircut and then kind of come back to the scissor work. This was kind of one of those situations. So yeah, I was going for a more squarish look. So I'm gonna debulk everything. I think this is my 4. And I'm gonna start the taper. So I'm gonna just give him a low taper on the sides and the back. These tapers literally took me 30 seconds each. His hair blended pretty easily. It's ginger hair, lighter colored, so it's just simpler and easier. Now you guys can see the hair near his parting, it was laying awkwardly. So I had to go back and make some adjustments. That's all it's about. If you know what you could have done better or just a technique you could have used instead, that's all it's about. Every haircut is improvement. That's it. So I'm liking how this side's looking. 30-second taper, nothing more, nothing less. nice and easy, nice and simple. Now the back, again, we're gonna debulk with the 4. As you can see, the shape is looking good. The shape is looking good on both sides. It's just the top that I had to go back and kind of make some last minute adjustments. So any little dark areas I see, I'm just gonna scissor over comb this very quickly. Just look at the amount of control I have with the 5-inch shears. That's why I like them. And we're gonna do a UK style back taper. So with any straight hair haircuts, honestly, I just do this type of back taper if they want a back taper. The way I can compare it with straight hair styles, it's kind of like waves. A waver isn't too concerned about his taper. He's just worried about how his waves look. So same kind of concept with this. It's like, you really think he cares how blurry his taper is? Not really. He's looking for a nice shape, nice controlled style, something manageable. He can get up, style it real quick. Nothing, he doesn't have to use too much, doesn't have to blow dry it back or nothing crazy. That's kind of what, you know, the vibe I got from him, what he was looking for. A nice trim. So here's where I re-wet it. I'm gonna go back. I see some dark spots in the fade. And I'm gonna fix the disconnection area. So we're gonna readjust our graduation by doing the same techniques, over directing, and now the haircut's starting to come together more. So the disconnection area is starting to look better. Now we're gonna apply our product. I believe I used the Menspire product, if I recall correctly. We're gonna blow dry that in. Now the area that's gonna look awkward at first is the hair that kind of swoops over on his right side. We're gonna do something creative with that. So it's not really a comb over, it's just how his hair naturally kind of flows. Yeah. So I'm kind of playing with it, seeing what I'm gonna do with it. I had it like this at first. I was like, nah, it didn't even really want to go that way. Now we're just gonna kind of style it with our comb. Kind of see, you want to play with the hair, you want to see where it goes.
I feel like I gotta like go home and put on nicer clothes or something like that.
So even still right here, this is where we kind of got that final look. I kind of swooped it over. He still liked it, but this is where I kind of had to step in. I swooped it over, and this was more of the final look that we went for. So you guys remember in the beginning, he said he just like kind of swoops it over to the left. So this is gonna be the final set look. So this is how my client came in, and this is how he's leaving. Make sure you drop a like. It's your boy 4, and I'm out. Peace.